Elementary students and staff.
I'm
Ashton.
And I'm Jacob. Welcome to Lincoln Live. We are 5th graders here with your current news flash.
Enjoy some wise words from Dr. Martin Luther King to get your day going. The time is always right to do what is right.
Today is a D-Day, and it's Friday, October 11th, 2024.
Let's review a weekly affirmation for a growth mindset. Today is a new day. I will work hard. I will be the best person I can be. Repeat after me. Today is a new day.
Today is a new day.
I will work hard.
I will work hard.
I will be the best person
I will be the best person
I can be.
I can be. Here's our own meteorologist, Jasmine, with our fresh weather report. Take it away, Jasmine.
The predicted temperature today is 72 and cloudy. Hopefully we'll have an outside recess, but check with your teacher to be sure. Have a fuzzy Friday. Back to you, anchors.
Just a few hours until lunchtime. Today we are having Domino's Pizza, assorted fresh veggies, grapes, and milk.
Next up, we have some special announcements.
Miss Mary is here with some information from the PTO.
Hey everyone, Walkathon is 1 week from today. We're really excited, and don't forget to bring in your donation envelopes so you can win a mystery box. I wanted to tell you guys about some of the really fun things you can win at the auction that starts this weekend. So really listen, because you need to tell your parents so that they can look at all the fun things online that you want to get. You can get principal or assistant principal for the day. You can walk Mrs. Hughie's dog with her. You can win a tie-dye party with pizza from the PTO. Push the snack cart and get a snack. You can get, there's 2 bicycle helmets you can win. Pizza party for your entire class. Or you can get pizza parties with Mrs. Kittinger, Mrs. Murray, Mrs. Dimmerling, Miss Kogar, Miss Henry, or Mrs. Irwin. You can also win hot chocolate with Miss Rumsey and win a PE party with Mr. Bentley, Mr. Schodorf, Mr. Murphy, and Mr. Byer. You can win donuts with Mrs. Rapaski, Miss Sullivan, Miss Kovach, Mrs. Barnhart, the reading team, Mrs. Davis, Mrs. Mullins, and Mrs. Cavan, and Mrs. Beck, Mrs. Schultz, and Mrs. Lee. You can win a paint party with Mrs. Spencer. You can paint pumpkins with Miss Lovelace. You can make paper flowers with Miss Petticord. You can play games with Mrs. Brenner. You can craft with Mrs. Roser. You can do a pumpkin craft with Mrs. Stanforth. You can have lunch with Mr. Rediger. You can have basketball with Mrs. Horton, or in ukulele lessons with Mrs. Rapaski. You can also win Ohio State football tickets, a Squishmallow, Legos, and you can win passes to fun places like Glow Putt. Thank you.